New this evening, a 9-year-old girl escapes a man attempting to kidnap her near a North Ogden church. Now, this happened yesterday afternoon outside of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints at 626 East and 2600 North. Today, police telling us that the suspect grabbed the girl by her arm as she walked to meet her family at the church after leaving North Ogden Elementary School. He told the girl he'd help her find her family. Then while he was opening the door, she kicked him and ran away. Now, the suspect is described as a man in his 20s or 30s driving a black sports vehicle with unidentified stickers in the rear window. And this evening, the district attorney's office releasing their findings on whether or not a Salt Lake City police officer was justified in a deadly shooting from 4 years ago. ABC4's Ali Arulian is live in Salt Lake City at the district attorney's office where that press conference took place today. And Ali, are criminal charges expected in this case?
Emily, there will not be criminal charges against Sergeant Joshua Allred with Salt Lake City Police, who shot and killed 32-year-old DeLorean Pickuvit. Now, this decision was made by a grand jury, not the district attorney.
The decision whether to press criminal charges on a Salt Lake Police Department officer-involved shooting from 4 years ago finally announced today. But the decision didn't come from the district attorney's office. It came from a grand jury.
The grand jury declined to issue an indictment. As a result, there will be no criminal charges filed against Sergeant Allred related to this case.
3 experts were consulted to see if Sergeant Joshua Allred was justified in shooting DeLorean Pickuvit, all with different opinions. Salt Lake County District Attorney Sim Gill says because of these differing opinions, the case was turned to a grand jury.
I had this really weird space, not justified, justified, and one saying, well, ultimately justified, but boy, there were some tactical and policy errors.
In April 2018, Pickuvit's girlfriend called 911 saying he punched her multiple times and then threatened to kill himself. Once officers arrived, body cam footage shows Pickuvit holding a knife and scissors and telling officers and SWAT multiple times, "Shoot me." Footage also shows the negotiator repeatedly telling Pickuvit to sit and telling Sergeant Joshua Allred to stop talking.
Let me talk. Put it down. Josh, stop. DeLorean, look at me and have a seat.
When Pickuvit takes a step forward, a non-lethal shot is fired, and milliseconds later, a lethal shot is fired by Sergeant Allred. Sim Gill saying he believes there was issues in police protocol when Pickuvit was shot.
One would think sequentially and operationally that the less lethal is used and to see if it has the impact before you escalate to a lethal.
He also says it took years to get a statement from Allred, opinions from experts, and a ruling from the grand jury, all contributing to the prolonged decision.
Salt Lake City Police Department releasing a statement saying, in part, police work is dynamic and complex, requiring officers to make split-second decisions. And our officers regularly show great professionalism, tactics, and bravery in very volatile and tense situations. Sergeant Joshua Allred is still employed by Salt Lake City Police Department. Reporting in Salt Lake City, I'm Ali Arulian, ABC4 News.